it's Carol here bringing you another video. I've made this really cute little card. I think it's really nice. I have to send a lot of thank you cards to my customers, so I thought I'd put a thank you there, and then I can use this instead of putting it in a box for occasions. I can use this for one of my customers. So let's get started and I'll show you how I made it. I've used the Petal palette stamp set. I love this stamp set. It's so nice. It's really useful. I've made quite a lot with this, so I'm using this for the thank you this time, that's all. And then I've used the dies that go with it. The petals are more thin lit dies. I've used quite a few of these, so I've already done the die cutting. I cut two of these out. I cut two, one in pink and one in the lemon lime twist. I'm using the brush to get all the bits out. Okay. And I've cut one of the leaves out, which are absolutely gorgeous, and then one of these, like a banner. Really like it. Right, so let's get all the dies put back away, because I've already lost today. That's the leaf one. I've already lost a die. I can't find it. It's not on the floor. It's not in my clothes. I'm not sure where it is. I am hoping it will just turn up. It normally does. So let's get rid of all this rubbish, shall we? I do make a lot of mess. I'm sure we all do. Right, so what I did, because there's quite a few flowers and only a few leaves, so I cut the leaves off. So that one goes up there, and I made sure I knew which one went where when I did it, so I didn't get in a mess. That one goes there, this one goes here. And then what I did, I just used a little bit of glue. Can you see? Yeah, you can. There you go. I hope you know at the moment it's celebration at Stampin' Up. I think personally it's our best time of year to get the better offers. It's, if you spend £45 you get a free item. And this time, if you spend £90, there are some offers you can get. You can get other items free. If you wanted to spend £99, you could join and become a Stampin' Up demonstrator. That doesn't mean to say you have to do YouTube videos or classes. You could just want to save some money. I've also die cut one of these stitch framelit circles because I needed that, and I'm putting that back in where it belongs, so I don't lose anything today. Well, further on. So what I need, my base card is 15 centimeters by 10, and this piece of Whisper White is 9.5 by 14.5, and I started with Berry Burst and Pink Pirouette. So I started with the Pink Pirouette, and I'm using a sponge dobber, and I'm just inking. I know it makes a really squeaky noise, and I'm really sorry if you don't like it. I'm a teacher by trade in a college, and I'm too young, obviously, to know. But when I was at school, we had blackboards, and I absolutely hated the chalk. So I'm so pleased that I'm a teacher and we don't have chalk. It's we have a whiteboard and a computer, and all my presentations are on the computer. I teach maths, by the way, if you didn't know. And then by spare time, I only teach 3 days a week now, which is amazing, because my Stampin' Up business means I can try and expand this. because I'd love to be a demonstrator full time. So there you go. So some bits are darker than others, which is what I wanted, and then you blend it in. Now close up that and bring in the berry burst, because what I want, change the dauber, put it on your finger. What I want is I want the edge to be very prominent, because I didn't want it to be white on white. I have seen lots of people's cards using white on white, which I like, but for this one I didn't want it. So I'm only doing the very small depth. Normally I go crazy and go a bit big, you know, a bit bigger than this, but for this one I didn't want to. Got a really sore shoulder at the moment. I'm hoping it'll go away soon, because it hurts to pick up the big shot, which isn't good. Right, I've done that. Now I think, yes, I'm actually going to glue it. Am I going to use fast fuse? I can use fast fuse. I'm obsessed at the minute because I can actually use this fast fuse. It took me ages, but now I've got the hang of it, and it is awesome. It's like everything, isn't it? You need to practice. If you don't practice, you won't get any better. So that's what I wanted. See that already? That looks really nice, doesn't it? Now, doily. I used doilies, but I used half a doily. So, because I didn't want to use a whole one, I used a half one, and then I put that up there. So, I think what we'll do first is we will glue this on. Now, I didn't use the tape on this, the double-sided tape, and I don't know why now, but I don't find it a bother having to glue this. I just put it just random, it'll stick. My customers actually, so I put that up there and it fits quite nice. My customers love that double-sided glue for these fancy dies, and I do too, but I didn't need it at this point. Right, if I put that there, that means that needs to go about there, doesn't it? Right, so I've now got to remember that. And all I did was put some glue on there. Okay, because I wanted it to be free. Put this on. Again, the reason I didn't use it on this is because I wanted some of the leaves not to stick down. Because a branch should be free, shouldn't it? And then I kind of had it going like that. I think this one's a bit further down, which is fine. It's fine. Right, so what we need to do, I've lost my stuff, we need to do the sponging on this, because I forgot on my first one, and I've got a little bit of a lump as I tried to fill it in. So let's do it properly. Can you see? Yes, you can see. See, it's much easier. I tried to do it on the card while it was stuck on with dimensions, because I couldn't actually get it off, and it didn't. I don't think it looks very good, but I don't think you would know necessarily unless you knew that's, you know, like me, I know that's not what it should have been. Right, these stitched around this circle, that's where I tend to try not to go over. That's kind of my the line I kind of work to. There you go. Okay, it just finishes it, makes it pop a little bit, which is so nice. Now, the other one I used the Pink Pirouette for the thank you. Let's use that again because it did look really good. There you go. I do think that is a lovely, what's it called, font. It's a really nice font. So now I've got my flower with my leaves that I've glued on. Stick that on down there. And then we're going to use dimensionals for the back. Now, there's this big bit. Can you see it? Why isn't it coming off? There you go. So what you can do, that's why I can't cut ribbon with those scissors, because I keep doing glue and stuff with it. Take off that. So as crafters, we don't want to waste anything. Get rid of that. Bring him back in. Put there you go. And then what I used was a couple of pearls. Oh look, there's two there. There's two on that one. And then these are too big, so I used medium size. There. Put those away, get rid of that, bring that back in. And I've got two beautiful thank you cards. See that one? You can't really tell unless you were looking, but I know. That one looks better. I love them both. That one I've put more pink around. This one I didn't really put so much. But they're just both, they're handmade, they're beautiful. I'm sure whoever gets them will love them. So I hope you've enjoyed that. Take care. See you soon. Bye.